I want to ask you, in this time of crisis, how is this business of media consultancy was affected or not? Is this the time to redesign newspaper, to change editorial format when you don't have
to rethink
or to invest? Yes, thank you.
I have been in this business 40 years, so I think that in that sense, my own company, my own practice has not been so affected because I have clients that I have built over 40 years and the experience. So yes, the times are difficult, but at the same time, the services that we offer are greatly needed at a time when your product needs to rethink itself. So it's smart, for example, a company like Romania Libera comes in and says, well, we only have so many resources, but we're going to spend some of them on bringing someone who will come in here and help us rethink what we do and how we do it. Not just the redesign, the cosmetic redesign of the newspaper, the overall. So in that sense, I keep very busy. I am as busy as I've always been, simply because my business is global, or local, I guess. I go to India, I work in the US, I work in Europe, and I think that that's a testimony to the fact that media companies are still trying to improve themselves. So even in hard times, you call in the doctor and you say, well, what is it that the doctor recommends to make us better?
What's the first question you ask when you go to a new media company that asks you that services you are providing? What's the first question? What's the first idea you want to understand?
I would say, how much do you want to change, number one? And number two, what new audience are you trying to reach? Those are the two basic questions.
And the final question, what's the most, the redesign of a certain newspaper that you like the most and you've done?
That I have done? I would say the German newspaper Die Zeit was one of my favorites.
In which year was this?
That was in 1998, but it still remains one of my favorites. And the Wall Street Journal in 2007.
I understand. And the final question, what do you think that the iPad and this tablet and e-readers will change for the newspapers? What problem of the media should they
I think that they will change they will introduce revenue. People will be able to pay for. This is the business model will change, number one, and number two, it will introduce reading of newspapers and magazines or products to people who are now 21 years old who don't read newspapers or magazines.